Oh, you can't hear me. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, zombie. I was muted. It just started. I just asked you, I was like, can you hear me, zombie? And you didn't respond. I was like, something's wrong with my sound. Yepers. I was muted. I was talking to you the whole time, but I wasn't. See, I told you if I'm ever quiet, my mic is muted. There's never a time when I am not talking. I was just telling you, your name reminds me of that movie where the zombie falls in love with the girl and then he becomes human again. His name is R. He's like one of the newer, younger actors. I was watching to see if he moved. Oh, because I was setting up YouTube. We're gonna see if I can stream, multi-stream. And then maybe we'll like add in like Kick and stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see. I don't even have Kick, I have to see. But I finally blocked that guy. You know, he probably doesn't know he's blocked, but we should be. It was the last stream, the bit rate was in the red, but it didn't go down. So we'll see. You guys didn't see any problems on your end, so as long as it doesn't go offline and come back. Yeah, I think we'll be all right with the bitrate being a little angry as long as we don't go offline. Okay, I do have to check. I didn't check my plane yet. Yeah, but I did block that guy. I finally got annoyed with him enough to be like, okay, I'm done with this. This is what he did that finally just ticked me off. So he's been, you know, messaging me and I've been kind of just doing the like, you know, little one-word response or like, you know, like, oh, that's great, you know, that's cool. So then, he said something about, oh, this is what happened. Starts out with, he goes, you know, how are you doing, whatever, are you gonna stream? And I was like, no, because it's thundering out right now, and it's pouring like crazy, and usually when it's this bad, we lose power, and I don't want to have the power go out and have my computer ruined. There's no reason for that. And he's like, well, why are you so worried? And I was like, well, because I spent a lot of money on the computer, and I don't want it ruined. And I don't have to stream. You know, it's not my job. You know, it's not my job yet anyway, right? I don't make a lot of money from it. It's not like I'm losing millions or whatever. It's something I do for free. So there's no, does not make sense. Right, because I look at everything. It doesn't make sense to turn the PC on and have it break and then I can't stream ever, right? You take the night off and wait for the, so anyway, so he always does this and I don't know why, and it really annoys me. And I'm not the type of person to pick fights. I'm just gonna like not hang out with you. So he goes, well, I'm looking out the window now and it doesn't really, you know, I don't think it's that bad because it doesn't look like it's really that bad here. In fact, it's not even drizzling here. I just hear the thunder off in the distance. And I'm thinking in my head, yeah, because I'm in the storm and you're not, you fucktard. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? So he literally tells me, I think you're exaggerating about the storm. And I wasn't. Like, it like opened up, the sky like opened up, and it was pouring so bad that if you were driving, you wouldn't be able to see. You'd have to pull over. And it only did that for maybe like 20-30 minutes, and then it went to like a normal rainstorm. But when it initially opened up, it was like a downpour, you know? And I'm sitting there like, I could do one of two things. I could send him, like, I could go through the trouble of making a video and send it to him, be like, look, and then I gotta prove to him that I'm telling the truth. Or I could just ignore it. So I just ignored it. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. So then he goes, well, isn't there something you could do to protect your PC? I'm like, well, I have it on a surge protector, but I just don't want to take the chance because I had a computer a long time ago. It was on a surge protector. something happened. The surge protector was not working correctly and it still got ruined. So, and I had problems with that PC, even though I fixed it. I had problems with that PC after that, you know. So, so then he goes, so I told him that I paid, so my computer has about $10,000 worth of parts on it, between the monitors, the keyboard, and all the extra shit I put on it, and, you know. It's pretty expensive. And, he goes to me, he goes, well, are you gonna upgrade anything? So then I'm like, how much more do you want me to spend on a computer? Like, what would you like me to upgrade? You know, I've got like several monitors. You know what I mean? Like, what? You know? But of course I'm counting the microphone and the lighting and the camera, you know, I'm counting all that, right? So I'm like, what would you like me to upgrade? So I ask him that, because I'm just like, what would you like me to... He doesn't even know my specs, right? Because by the way, I did put my specs up on, you know, the thing, you know, so my PC itself, the box is not 10 grand, it's just all the add-ons and accessories, right? So, he doesn't even know my specs, and I'm like, well, what would you like me to upgrade? So he goes, well, you know, if you upgraded your motherboard and like your RAM, it would probably work a lot faster. And then maybe like, then you could do like your video card and then you would have like a higher performance. And I'm just sitting there like, you ever see a man who has like the dumbest girlfriend and he's like a fucking rocket scientist or something, and he says something and she's like, like gravity, you know, because like ever since it was invented, you know, or something really stupid, and everybody in the room like is shocked that she's so dumb, but is like, yeah, okay, you're pretty, so we'll just, you know what I'm saying? Like they just get that, like, I can't believe you haven't like flushed yourself down the toilet or drowned in the shower. Drowned in the shower. Oh my god. It's like raining in here. I'm gonna drown. Sorry. I have to giggle at myself. So, I'm just sitting there like, what is wrong with this guy? You know? So, I'm not trying to make him feel stupid, but I'm just like, I can't right now with this. He's wasting my time. I don't want to have a conversation with him. So then he keeps saying to me, so after that conversation, I'm like, okay, sure, I'll upgrade my motherboard. Yeah, sure. Hi, up all night. How are you doing? I have one of the most expensive motherboards. First of all, your motherboard is the one thing that if you're going to build a computer, you skimp on, because it's not as important as your CPU and your GPU, and your RAM. That's good to hear. I'm glad that you're having a good night. Second of all, he doesn't build computers. He doesn't know how. In fact, he told me that he was messing around with his brother's computer and he like fucked it up and it doesn't work anymore. And I'm sitting here like, I've built probably about 10 or 15 computers. I built one for my sister, my brother, my best friend. I built several for myself. I built one for my boss. Like, I'm not, you know, Bill Gates or anything, but I think it's safe to say that I've built more computers than him. And I'm sitting here like, okay, so he's giving me advice on how to upgrade my computer. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this world? I'm like, this is mansplaining at its finest, right? But you know, because he's a man, I can't, like, if I say anything, he's instantly gonna get offended and get angry with me. So I just am like, okay, thank you for the advice. You know, like a good little girl. And in my head, I'm like, I gotta get rid of this guy. I can't. So then he goes out and he goes, what are you doing tonight? And it's like 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed soon. But I didn't go to bed till like midnight. So, you know, he's like texting me whatever, and I text him back every so often. I think I'm gonna go here. I think. Or here. One of these two. But I don't know when the sandstorm came last because I just literally got on. That's the problem. So this is gonna be outside, and this one's gonna be hard if the sandstorm comes. I'm not gonna be able to hide. Maybe we should go somewhere where we can hide. So this would be a place where I could hide from a sandstorm because I'd be inside. So maybe we go there. Maybe we do that. A bundle of deserter clothes. Do I have that? Because that's also a place we could go where we would be inside. Okay, maybe let's go there. Let's go to the anvil. Yeah, we'll be alright. That's really loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. So yeah, he keeps telling me over and over again. He's like, yeah, I'm close by. Yeah, I'm close by. Yeah, I'm close by. So now I'm like, what the hell does he want from me? Like, he didn't ask me out. Like, he didn't say, hey, do you want to come hang out? So what the hell does he want from me, right? What does he keep saying this for? And I'm like, I'm not gonna play the game where I have to guess. I'm not gonna guess. Like, what the fuck do you want? Just tell me what you want. Like, I'm not gonna guess. You know? So we gotta go. We gotta cross over. So then he sends me a picture and he's like, yeah, I'm out to dinner. Well, this dumbass is trying to hide that he's out with a girl. Now, he's not trying to date me. I don't think he's trying to date me. I think he's just trying to sleep with me. I've never had this, like, impression that he was trying to date me. And he sends me this picture. And he's, like, doesn't realize that he accidentally clued me in that he was with a girl. Which I'm not even mad. We're not dating. Whatever. Okay, so you're out with a girl. That's great. Maybe he did it on purpose. I don't know. I don't think so. I think he was, like, trying to make me think he was out with his boys. And sent me a picture which was like, oh, by the way, there's a girl here. So I'm like, okay. And then he's like, okay, well, I'm done. It's like 2 in the morning now. And I'm like in bed. And I'm like, dude, I'm in bed. And he's like, can I come see you? And my thought process goes back to that comment where he said, you know, I put in all the effort and I don't want to start at square one again. And I'm like, you just bought some girl dinner. By your logic, she owes you. She owes you the sex, not me. You know? So I'm like, you're asking the wrong girl? You didn't pay me tonight? Like, that's not how I operate, but by his logic. And I'm like, wait, so you paid some other girl, didn't get sex, and now you're gonna call me up and try and get it for free? I just blocked him right away. I'm like, I'm done with you. We're done. I'm done with you. Because you're wasting my time. Me having to talk to you is a waste of my time.
You look ready for bigger and
Am I
better
right?
things.
Right? There are men out there who play women and they play it right. One, they understand that you at least have to pretend to be a boyfriend if you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna be such a fucking... If I do this...
You look ready for big... Yes, I see opportunity in you. However, I desire for our fortunes to rise together. There is a solution to our dilemma. You must blackmail poor, simple Anton. Easy.
Is this Anton? Who is this?
I'm pleased to see you again.
Oh, I need to blackmail this bitch. Sounds like he deserves it. He's probably got a wife somewhere that he's cheating on. She's probably got like 10 babies and he's like, oh, She got fat. How dare the anatomy work that way? Or maybe he's not. I don't know. Like maybe he's like a good role player and he's like playing a good boy. Who knows? Shall we ask him? Hey, Anton. So how do you betray your house? I think I'm kind of screwed. I think I'm kind of like I have to go with these guys.
You look ready for bigger and better. Here is the contract. Yes. I desire for our... Excellent. Now, Anton's honor isn't... I also had a local pickpocket filch his military ID. I hired the best forger around. The document is impeccable. However, my grand plans hit a snag.
A snag? What, you weren't pretty enough to like sleep with the head guy to like slip it in his pocket?
The Kirab hired to deliver the document bumped up the price. Vermin.
Oh no. I've heard this one from men before.
Folly of
I don't have enough
renegotiation.
money. Can you help?
Here is the contract. Bring me back some fabricated evidence. The juicier, the better. I could use an entertaining read. Yes, I see opportunity in you.
Okay. I don't know why I can say that if it just goes around in circles. I one time, this really fucking hot dude like asked me out when I was in college. And he stops by like the next day to hang out even though I told him that I couldn't because I had school. And he goes, I'm hungry. Let's go to Wendy's. I'm like, okay, but I don't have any money. Like I'm kind of hungry, dude. Like I'm a starving student, you know? And he's like, Dan, don't worry about it. We get there, we order, and he goes, oh, I don't have my wallet. And I'm like, really? You're gonna do this at Wendy's? Really? So I had to give him the last of my money. And then he comes back to my place. I had to kick him out. It took me like 5 hours to get rid of him, which I failed the test because I couldn't get rid of him. He wouldn't leave and I couldn't study and I was really fucking pissed. And yeah, blocked that guy right away. He was like, what do you mean? I had to go to his aunt's house though because he actually had his fucking wallet. It was in my house. And he left his checkbook and I'm like, is this like the girl's equivalent of like leaving your underwear behind or something? Like he left his checkbook with like one check in it and his wallet. And so I had to give it back to him, but instead like I went to his aunt's house. Like I didn't go to his place. How did I know where his aunt lived? I think there was an address inside the wallet on a piece of paper that said that it was his aunt. I should have. But you're not supposed to mail money and stuff, and it had money in it. And I just wanted to get rid of him. So yeah, I think when I went through his wallet, I think it said, you know, aunt's house or whatever. So I went to her house and said, hey, this is Dustin's stuff. Can you get it to him? She was like, oh yeah, sure. She's like, why don't you give it to him? And I'm like, I don't want to see him. I think it was so long ago. I think there was like, either there was a number and I called her, or there was an address in the wallet. I think maybe there was a number because I think I remember talking to her because I think she was the person who told me that he was moving back to California. And I was like, wait, the guy was like trying to date me and he's moving back to California. So like, I was like, good thing. The guy was just trying to get laid before he left. But I didn't sleep with him, so it was okay. He didn't trick me into that. Yeah, but this other guy is like such a noob. You know what he did? Like when we first went out on a date, he did take me to a nice place and he spent about maybe probably $100 on dinner, which is these days is not a lot of money, right? That's like kind of average. I have to go back to that place. But we could go there. I do have a lot of money on me, but I think I'll be alright. Do I have a... I do have it, okay. It's coming. coming. Don't know when, no, but it's coming. Yeah, but the new guy, like, he took me out to dinner. Then he told me he had a girlfriend. He told me that he had a girlfriend when I got there. So I'm at dinner. It's this really nice restaurant. So I'm like, oh, I see. You wanted to show me, like, oh, look, I'm spending a lot of money on you. By the way, I have a girlfriend. Are you okay being the side chick? And of course, you know, I was like, well, I'm gonna get dinner out of this dude. So it's like, yeah, sure. And then, we went on a second date, and I was like, that's when I was contemplating, maybe, you know, like, maybe I'll mess around with this guy, maybe I won't, I don't know, am I bored? I've never done it before. It's like, can I, you know, am I okay doing it? Because one of my friends was, like, really encouraging me. She was like, so, I don't know if this is gonna go well or not. That is not even the right tool, god damn it. We've got like 7 seconds, where is it? That was not great. One on top. Can I land on top? I have no idea how bad this is gonna go. Yeah, it doesn't let me. Come on, come on, come on. All we got was mechanical parts. Where's the other one? Whoa, that was close. Maybe this is... No, it was definitely in worm sand because I saw the worm sand. I think there's one on this side. Go away! Over there being pissed off at some. Where is it? Where's the third one? There's one on top, one on the side, one on the back, maybe? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Come on. Come on. Fucker. This is bullshit. Why does it do this? Alright. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. That just pisses me off. Whatever's in there, it ain't worth it. They are, but you can get them somewhere else. Voice. I bet you this is what somebody was pissing the worm off for, though. I bet you that's not really there. Yeah, I mean, it was just junk you can get everywhere else. I don't know, there's supposed to be like... Oh, this is too far out. I won't make it back. Really, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. Nobody was pissing the worm off with this. Right, this is... my heart is beating. What happened? Why is it... There he is. I was like, where is he? I can only get a little bit more because I don't want to put anything in here because I know I am going to have to go hide. So now he's going to be super close. He doesn't go far after this. So he must have been far away. Probably gonna be. I'll be kind to the next guy who wants it. See, I told you. Told you it was gonna be close by. Right now we're full, so now we have to fucking go home. The hell is the... There's the Y. And we're gonna go this way. By the time when we get home, I think we'll have a sandstorm. Should be right around when we get home. But yeah, this dude, like, he sends me a picture, so I know he's, like, out with a girl. And then he's like, yeah, I want to see you. Can I come over? And I'm like, at 2 in the morning? You're not brave enough to go after Spice. I suggest that you get, like, an MK5, is it? Wings, at least. It makes it much easier to, like, get the hell out of Dodge. The 4s are really slow. And I was always nervous with the 4. But as soon as I got the 5, I was like, oh, this isn't bad. It glides faster, but also... It's I don't know what you want to call it. It's updrift or whatever. Takeoff speed, I don't know, is a lot faster. Yep, it's very, very noticeable. the money away too, in case we die somewhere. I don't think I need to take this with me now. I'm gonna do that because we're not gonna use that inside of any place we go into. Yeah, this dude was trying to be like really manipulative too. Like the last time that I saw him, when he told me he had a girlfriend, I decided I didn't want to continue to quote unquote date him. And you know, back then he was like calling me all night. We were having really involved conversations. He wasn't doing all this bullshit where he was like, you know, maybe you should upgrade your computer, you know. Oh, it looks like the same spot almost. Interesting. Well, I need to put fuel in this thing for sure. I think I got time because nobody went after the other spice. It's probably no one going after this. I do want to. I'll take my boots that make me quieter. I don't know how much that's gonna do for me, but yeah, but I couldn't believe it. It's like I put in all that work and I have to start at square one. I'm like, what work did you do? You took me out on 2 dates. Should have been 3 of us at dinner, right? Like if he wanted me to sleep with him, like that's his thinking, right? A lot of guys think that way transactionally. You know, they think I bought you dinner, so you owe me sex. I spent time with you, so you owe me sex. In fact, they think transactionally so much that I've literally had guys where like I spend time with them in a video game and because they think transactionally, they're like, well, I thought you loved me. And I'm like, what did I do to make you think that I loved you? And they're like, well, you're spending time with me. And I'm thinking, I'm spending time with you because I enjoy the time that I spend with you. And he's like, well, I thought, like, because you spend time with me, you're giving me your time, you wanted something out of me. And he was like, I thought that meant that you wanted me to date you. And I'm like, now it makes sense why the whole time we've been hanging out, you've been specifically telling me that you don't have any money. I'm like, why do I care? I'm like, I don't care that you don't have any money. Like, oh, stop it. Like, why do you keep telling me that? And I kept being like, don't put yourself down. He's like, I don't have money. And I'm like, why does he keep saying this? And then all of a sudden it made sense. And I'm like, oh, because he thought I was looking for a transaction. In his mind. Got it. In his mind, it was transactional. I must be after something. And when he deduced that I wasn't after money, then he deduced that it must be that I loved him. And I'm like, I don't think of love as transactional. There's so many men out there that think that way. They think transactionally. And then they get mad when women that think that way, right? Because women who think that way... Here it comes. This is what I'm waiting for. Let's go. Let's go. Sandstorm. Yeah, come on. Give it to me.
Weather alert. A large sandstorm is
Told you it was coming. I always know when it's coming. So... That's the wrong tool. Coincidentally, I just got rid of a tool. Yeah, when women think transactionally, men are like, oh, they're gold diggers. What? Well, if you're not gonna love them, That if you know, if you don't, that's exactly what happens is like, if you aren't gonna love a woman and expect her to sleep with you, then you're gonna attract gold diggers that are gonna expect money. Hello. Because the women that are looking for love, like, they're gonna figure that out real quick. They're gonna be like, oh, this guy is looking for love. That's the funny part about dudes is, like, they think that we don't see it. Like the nice guys, right? There's always a nice guy. I hate those guys. I hate them. I'm a nice guy. How come women don't date me? No. See, a real nice guy, he's just nice. It's not transactional. But a nice guy is transactional. I'm being nice to you, therefore you should sleep with me. I'm being nice to you, so therefore you should go out with me, right? It's transactional. And then they get mad. They're like, I'm nice. I should get something out of it. And they get angry. And they're like, oh, nice guy. No, we can see through that, man. Like, it's so obvious it's transactional. Because you aren't nice to the waitress. You aren't nice to your mom. You aren't nice to... You know what I mean? You're only nice to us until we're like, we're not interested in sleeping with you. And then you're not nice anymore. And like, it's so obvious it's transactional. That's not nice. That's the difference of the quote-unquote the nice guy. Don't ever say you're a nice guy, man. Because that just is telling every woman, oh, he's transactional with his niceness. Real nice guys absolutely get married. Real nice guys, they get snagged up, they have families. Real nice guys absolutely get snagged up. They get snagged up in high school. They're not single. I knew one. He was dating this girl down south, and he was going into the military, and she was like, you're gonna marry me before you go into the military. He's a super sweet guy. And she was like, nuh-uh, nope. I'm not even giving you the opportunity to even entertain another woman. You're mine, marry me, that's it. And that was it. They got married before he went to the military. She was like, that's it. I'm not taking any chances. That's what happens to real nice guys, is women, they do not let them go. But the transactional dudes, we see through that. And there's nothing they can do about it because they're not genuine. They're not... That's why, like, TikTok is so, like, popular, is because... It started out with a lot of genuine people, or like social media, right? Like, people want authentic. I told you nobody would be over here. I think everybody's sleeping at this point. I don't know where the worm is, so I don't know my starting point here, but... Of course I did this because I, you know. Concentrating, so I shut up. Yeah, like... I used to, when I was younger, I used to have a lot of guy friends who'd be like, oh, nice guys finish last, that's why I'm not nice, blah, blah, blah. And then I just realized that they were just using that as an excuse to be dicks. You know? They were just being assholes to women. They just wanted to blame women for their asshole behavior. Greedy. A little greedy. Get in. Go, 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 go. One of these days I am gonna get eaten. Oh my god. Not today though. Maybe. I don't know. Go away. My worm. Bye. Whoa. It's a big worm. Imagine that coming out of your colon. That's what happens when you give birth to a food baby. Looks like that. There's something mentally wrong with me, I swear. I had somebody say something to me once, and it is so true. He's gonna show up right now. I just heard him. It's him. What's he doing? He doesn't know what he's doing? Oh, there's two of them. Ooh, nearly. Okay, we're leaving. Are we leaving? Are we greedy? Greedy. Okay, now we're leaving. There he is. And now we gotta go back home. These are full of spice. Where's my thing? Fucking horizon, there it is. It's so hard to see. Like, real nice guys, they're the ones when they're like, 90 years old and their wife is still happy, you know? They've been married for like 100 years and their wife is like, I can't live without him. That's what happens to real nice guys. I wish they would speak up, you know? You never hear, well, I guess because they're not concerned, because they're busy having a life, busy having a family. Where did I put these things? Put them over here? Yep. Oops. Still can't process that crap because I can't make this stuff. Crap, we're back. It should be reciprocal, like when you mention someone does something nice or help without being asked, the other person will reciprocate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm testing those Mark 5s. Yep, I'm giving them their workout. You can go see if there's still some more spice in that other spot. It's like right over here, I believe. It'll be on the map. Where was it? Oh, it's out here. We can go out there. There might still be some there. See, I didn't used to see it when I was really, really young because, you know, like I wasn't dating the guys who said they were nice guys. And I could feel it. Like I could feel that they weren't really that nice. That's why I wasn't interested in them, you know? But like, I wasn't fully processing. Cause they, when you're young, like the excuse is, I'm this way because a girl was mean to me and I'm just bitter. And you process it and you're like, oh yeah, I can see that happening. But that's not really what happens. Like, nice people don't just become nasty. They might get depressed or, you know, whatever, but they don't get nasty. And so I was gonna say, I learned something a long time ago from somebody, and she was a really wise woman, and she was like, there it is. Somebody must have got it. Or is it still there? I think there's a little pile still there. Nope, maybe not. Oh. I think I made a lot of noise with that. She said, nice people don't pretend to be mean. But mean people pretend to be nice. And so if you're ever dating someone and they were nice, You know, so if you're dating them and they pretended to be, you know, they were nice and then now they're not. He's right fucking there. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is it. I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm gonna shit myself. He was right fucking there, dude. Like, why did he wait so long? Yeah, I just shit myself. So I won't be taking a bathroom break. I already went. Whoa. Right? Holy, that was like right there, man. I told you. Yeah, no need to take a bathroom break. I'm good. Might have to take a shower. But do I take a shower break instead? Yeah, but I think she was absolutely right, you know, like, nice people don't pretend to be mean, but mean people. So like if you're dating someone and all of a sudden they get mean, that's who they really are. That niceness that was them, that wasn't them. Nice people can't be mean. They're too empathetic. You know? They actually care. That's what makes them nice. Right? They actually care about people. And if you actually care about people, you can't be cruel to them. In fact, nice people have a hard time being cruel to people who've been cruel to them. I guess it all comes down to empathy. These shoes, though, this really helps because you see how it says gather rate medium and then worm attraction intensity medium. It's that worm. That's why I'm getting so much more than I was the last time, because it what does that mean? Why is that a question mark? I can't even click on it. It's like fully repaired. I'm just kidding. Is it because it got damaged? Like, what are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me, game? I think I should just make a new one of these. Repair it or make a new one? I'm gonna have to make more of this, obviously. It's because the red? Yeah, I think you're right. What do I say? Where's my kitten? I wanted to say something else. I didn't know what else to say. I was gonna say, I'm right here. Daddy, I didn't know what to say. Like, that's funny. I'm right here. That's gonna piss off his wife. She's gonna be like, who the fuck is that? No, she's not. She's gonna assume I'm a dude. Doing that, you know, with your mom. Yeah. Thank you, Brea the Strong. Aww. No one said that to me since before I got pregnant and moved to the colony. I don't know what the fuck that means. What does that mean? What does that mean? A colony? What does that mean? My god. My god. You know what I've tried? I tried this, so like there's neuro gum. And it's supposed to help. Poor guy. Every Omega deserves a compliment once in a while. Oh. Oh. I suppose. Anyone who has to proclaim that they're an alpha is not an alpha. Look at Boris. Ew. Funny. He's gonna say that's right, baby. I'm gonna be like, I prefer men on their knees. He's gonna be like, meh, meh, meh. Everybody's gotta be afraid of a woman that wants a man to kneel. That's a fun Friday night. Seriously. That's what that is. But I'm not a man if I kneel. I changed my headset. Gotta change my headset, otherwise I won't hear them talking in chat, you know? Oh, I was gonna say, I got this neuro gum. And, I think it works. I mean, yeah, it's got caffeine in it, but I've been drinking caffeine like crazy for a long time. But it's got, like, L-theanine in it or something. Oh my god, I'm fucking crazy. Oh, now everybody in the server automatically hates me. They're like, oh, look at this bitch. Everyone, that's it. Officially, everyone hates me. I'm gonna be murdered in the deep desert. With new dating out. That's right. Murder you in your face. This is it, right? Bow wow. That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna use this gun because my other gun is breaking and I can't fix it. Bow wow. I don't know what to say to that. See, I think guys get it all wrong though. Because they're used to like, they're used to chasing women who do this for a living. Right? Like, dominatrix. Right? But, and then like, when they do that, the women absolutely want to humiliate them and control them and all that other stuff. Oh fuck, I fell. Die in fire, man. Die in fire. Whoa.
Reveal yourself.
Oh. Oh, he died. Come here. Come here, you. Listen. Yeah, they're like used to like dominatrix and shit like that. So they think of it as like, you know, they think of like a dominant, assertive woman has to be like a dominatrix, is my point. That's not true. Real dominant women don't actually want a man that they can control, but they just don't want to be controlled. They don't want a man who thinks that dominance equals control, but most men think dominance equals control, so most men are afraid of dominant women. Because they're like, I don't want to be controlled. I tell people all the time when I'm like trying to explain dominance in dogs, and they're like, I don't think he's dominant, he doesn't try to control me, or they're like, he's trying to control me, he must be dominant. No. No, a real dominant dog is the kind of dog where like you try and make him do something and he like bites you. Because he doesn't want to do it. But he doesn't control you in any way. He's not trying to make you do something. He just doesn't want to be controlled. No, no, good will. What am I trying to do here? Find the forged documents. It's up and over. That's the problem with the world today, is too many people, they equate dominance with control because that's what they've been told. Fuck. It's really fucking hard to do this close up. Okay. I know it's not a close-up weapon, but I'm just trying to not break my really good gun. I can't repair it. You should use the gun sight. What? That's what it is. What are you talking about? See, I like this gun. No, you know what it is when you're too close, it's too, the mouse is too sensitive when it's too close. But when it's far away, the mouse sensitivity is just right. It's not meant to be used up close. Obviously. But my other gun, like, look at it. It's almost broken, so and I can't repair it, so I don't want to go into a high-level area and then not have a good gun. We're gonna use this one because I can make these and repair them. I've got several of them. I have two of the other gun that I'm not using, but they're both broken. So either I buy them off the auction house, which they're quite expensive sometimes, or I take care of the one I have. I think I go through this way, because didn't I come from the bottom? No. I came from up here. Oh wait, I think there's a room that I'm missing. Here we go.
There's someone here. Who's that?
No. Okay, well that worked. Now what am I looking for?
Someone here.
I think the other sniper is better because it doesn't scope in. That's why people use the triple shot. I'll probably do a lot better with that one. I got a recipe for it, a blueprint, but I can't make it yet, I think is the issue. That dude that I was talking to, right? The one that I blocked. He was like, yesterday I was like in a really good mood. He's like, what's up? And I'm like, I'm in a really good mood. And he's like, why? And I'm like, I don't know, I just am. And he's like, well, I'm never in a really good mood. I'm like, okay. Sorry. And he's like, yeah, I don't have a really good job, so I'm never in a really good mood. I'm like, that is a terrible way to live life. Like, he's gonna find out a really good job isn't gonna make him happy. His definition of a really good job is, I guess, one that makes him a lot of money. And I guess he thinks he's gonna be happy because then he can get any woman that he wants. And I'm like, no, because you don't know how to love a woman. You only know how to create a transaction. She'll never be happy with you. You'll never be happy because she'll always leave you. You'll find a woman you like. Maybe you'll fall in love according to your definition of love, like, but because you think love is transactional, you'll quote unquote put in the effort you think that you deserve to put in, and then once you get her, you'll stop putting in the effort and she's gonna lose interest. Because that's not love. That's, I bought and paid for you, so now I don't have to do any more work. It's like, you know, I bought and paid for the car, so but here's the thing is, like, when they come out with those robots, you know, he'll buy one and he'll pay a man a subscription fee, right? He'll pay a man a subscription fee to have that robot. And he'll think that's worth it. But he wouldn't pay his wife an allowance or something. I guarantee you that's the type of man he is. So you'll pay a man a subscription fee, but you couldn't give your wife an allowance or something? I would. I should just try to, like, one of my friends was like, you should just date women. I'm like, damn it, I wish. If I was dating a woman, I would absolutely give her an allowance. If I were the breadwinner. That's how we decided that was gonna go. I'd give her an allowance. Why not? Isn't that where I just was? No. That's not. Huh. That must have just happened. I can tell people all the time when I'm training dogs. I tell them, the more freedom you give your dog, the more likely it is to come back. The less freedom you give it, the more likely it is to run away. If it's bored with freedom, it comes back. It has no reason to shit the fucking can. It has no reason to run away. If it has infinite freedom, right? People are the same way. And I don't mean like the freedom to like sleep around. I mean like the freedom to wear what they want, the freedom to get a job if they want, the freedom to have the friends they want, that kind of thing. The freedom to be themselves. Uh-oh. That's him. Just went by. He was not interested in me. Not yet. Oh. Because there's two of them. Interesting, that one went that way, and this one was like... This is exactly what happens to women on dates, right? The worm comes out. Right? The worm comes out, and the woman's like, ugh, I gotta go home. She runs. This is what it's like. This is what it's like dating. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. This is what it's like dating men. Like, oh god, gotta roll the worms out. Run! Ah. I'm sorry. Not always like that. It is sometimes. I should say this is what it's like dating a player. Yep. That's what it feels like dating a player. Oh shit, the worm's out. Unless he's actually good in bed, and that's what you want, but they typically aren't. Men who are players are typically super, super selfish, and they're not typically good in bed. Which is why they go through so many women. The only way they could keep one is if she falls in love with him. And, that's a lot of work. I killed him! I killed Maudie! Right. Right, bitch. And then that's exactly what the men do. Like, you don't give them sex and then they fly off. They leave. They peace out. Find someone else they can take their worm out for. Am I right? I'm right. You know what? Like, what's this? You don't want my worm? Find somebody else who wants my worm. Let's go get him. Maybe I can pick him up, maybe I can't. Oh. What do you have, like a second to pick him up? That's horseshit. Alright, we're gonna go home now, I think. As we, put this away. What is my shit? Not fucking... Uh-oh. My batteries are not charging again. Wow, there's a lot of, spice on the ground. What is it like? What was it, a holiday or something? People weren't playing? Like, what happened? Am I the only one left in this area? What the hell is going on? Great acceleration. That's right. Yep. A low population server. Thank you for the hydrate. I've got coffee. Is that okay? I don't have my coffee. I might be in a low pop. I just went with whatever server it suggested, so it probably was like, here's a low pop. I'm gonna have another sip of that coffee. It was really good. I don't normally get coffee with sugar in it, but this time I went to McDonald's and I got some coffee with sugar on it. You know, somebody was talking about people who were abused, specifically narcissists, by narcissists, when they were young. And this guy, he proclaims to be a narcissist, and I believe him. He has his wife talk and stuff like that, and I believe him. It's like this trend now where narcissists, they're like, well, this is what we do, and yours is low, only 3 to 7 players at a time. Yeah. Are you at endgame? Is it, because at low levels, it kind of like is good, and then but also sucks because you don't see anybody. But endgame, I imagine, probably depends on how much PvP you like. I don't know. See, I'm probably gonna wind up betraying and going over here because they always win. Oh, I love it. Spice balls. I'm already love. That's a good one. I'm not yet. I'm going that way. Because I want the really cool aircraft. And then I'll probably, like, betray them and then go for the 3rd one. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I like them bald men. The bald white men. Okay, that's really bad. That's really bad. Do not clip that. I should have said pasty. I should have said pasty. I should have said bloodless or something. Show us your face. I'm not really that pale. You know? I wanted to be like goth-like. But I like the goth decor, that's why I'm really going. I figured I'd buy that, and then if I wanted to, you know, leave, then I could. You got makeup on? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I have makeup on. And I should get one of these tattoos in real life. That'd be so cool. Look more white in cutscenes. Yeah. Well, she really is white. I don't know why it looks... Oh, I see what you're saying, like skin-colored makeup. See, I'm not quite Harlequin. I don't know. Harlequin. What is it called? I don't even know. I can't say it. I'm neutral, technically. But, yeah, this is a server. So, when I first got on, these guys had won. Now, the last 2 weeks, these guys have won by a landslide. So, either a lot of people from this side betrayed and went over here, and now there's a lot of people, you know, it's gonna be like Warcraft where there's one side that wins and there's nothing you can do about it. Like how it used to always be, like, the Horde were always the better players, and they wouldn't play with the Alliance. Because they were like, all Alliance are bad. Which isn't true. But it's mostly true. It's mostly true. I don't know what it is now that you can, like... It probably is the same. Oh yeah? How? Ooh. Is it not in this? Helmet and hide. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. That's better than the helmet, for sure. Because now I have hair. It's gonna be so confusing for my enemies. They're gonna hit me in the head thinking that they're gonna murder me, and then it's not gonna happen. They're gonna be like, what happened? There was like this person that I used to hang out with, and like he always like makes his character as slutty as possible. And I went on to I went on Twitch, and like it popped up because I was still following him. Like, ugh. I'm just starting to get annoyed with that. Guess I gotta go out and... Sounds like you. Well, so like, it's not even that it's not even like he dresses them up in like sexy clothes. He just makes them naked. That's what I don't like. Yeah, right? Like, I don't mind if you like put her in a sexy outfit, but he always puts her in like a sexualized, like she's either naked or she's wearing a maid costume, you know, like fetish stuff, and I just don't like it. You know? It's just like, he also plays games like those anime games that are like also porn. And I've just learned, and I'm sorry if you're into that, but I've just learned that like the majority of guys who are into that stuff, like there's something, they don't treat women right. There's something wrong with them because they're like in love with cartoons. There's some... That's been my anecdotal experience. I don't know. I just know that he's into that. And the guys that I've dated that were into like jerking off to like hentai and like cartoons and stuff, like there's always something seriously wrong with them. They get too into like, there's just something wrong with them. Well, yeah, but okay. Playing a female character and falling in love with one, two different things. Right? Fantasizing that that's your wife, two different things. You see what I'm saying? Being turned on, it's like being turned on by a cartoon. And then real women don't do it for you anymore. And there are women out there that do it too. Like, you know, Baldur's Gate, Astarion. Just saying, something wrong with them. Sorry, that's my opinion. Like, how do you even compete with a cartoon anyway? You know? As a real woman, how do you compete with a cartoon? Like, you'll never look like a cartoon. It's not real. Those are the men who are 100, yeah, those are the men and women who 100% are going to have, they're gonna marry robots. 100%. They're gonna make a robot that looks like their cartoon figure. She's gonna look like a real life anime chick, and they're gonna marry that chick, and that's gonna be their wife or their husband. "100% we're gonna see that. And at first it's gonna be weird, and then so many people are gonna do it, and it's gonna be accepted like furries. Although I don't know how accepted furries are. That's how furries are made, yep. There was a point in history where there was probably not a single person on Earth who was attracted to that. And now we have hundreds of them, maybe millions. It's crazy. You're attracted to what you're exposed to, I guess. I don't know what I want to do here. I can't make that yet. Alright, let me just look at my journey. Let's decide that way. Okay, so I have to go to Harko for that. This is the deserter camp. I don't understand this one. I think that's another storm. Does it mean that it wants me to do this?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm approaching.
Is that what that means? No. I don't know what that means. Then. Just funny because I forget that I had the dash on and I've not used it once to get away from the worm. Forget I have it. Oh. Okay. Should be done though. There we go. Where's this storm coming from? I'm gonna go pee while this storm is here. You know, might as well, can't leave. I will be right back with my BRB screen on. And I'll put the commercials on if they're due. When were they up? Oh!
Now he knows where we are.
I turned my car on.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm.
Bye! It's impossible to steer this one. I don't. Is it on? I can't even win it. You can't even start your car.
dog was just sleeping and fell off the bed.
God, that thing scares me every time!
Stupid knife out. Let's cut shit. Oh. How old are you?
Do you want to smash?
Sure, but you bring the carrot! He's 58, by the way. What? God damn it!
There goes my headphones. Oh!
Oh, carrot, get out of the
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I didn't think he would have. What?
I don't know what he's doing. He's doing my head. You're gonna make me lose. You're gonna make me die. Oh my god, he's licking my ears. Stop it. Dude, go lay down.
I played a pirate in one of my D&D campaigns.
Oh yeah, you were Scottish pirate?
A Scottish pirate.
Yeah.
I'm back. Oh, what's wrong with my character? Some moving. There we go, it's moving. Thanks. I read somewhere that if you ban somebody from your Twitch channel, that they don't get the notification that you're live. So hopefully that worked and that dude doesn't come. I don't think you can see the channel because I banned him. I don't know. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just in a place in my life where like no, do what I want. Just in a place where my life where it's just like I've realized that trying to be nice to these people is just a waste of my time. There's no point. What are you guys doing? You guys are really cute. What are you doing? What's the matter? Need water? I have one. Give me some water. Get it. Here. I think that's what they want. My rats are all like hanging on the edge of the cage. Give me something. Just gave them an apple before. Dried prunes. No, dates. No, figs. Figs, they're figs. Alright, we just had... Let's repair our ship. Probably doesn't need to be repaired too bad, but we'll just repair it. was watching this thing on dopamine, and dopamine is linked to addiction. And the scientists were saying that the reason why we're so unhappy and the reason why depression is going up and happiness is going down is because happiness is linked to dopamine, and pain and pleasure are processed by the same part of the brain. And anytime you have a lot of pleasure, the brain wants to compensate that with pain, because it needs a balance between pain and pleasure. Why is that not referring? And so the opposite will happen. So if you have a lot of pain, then the brain compensates with pleasure. And she was like, think of it like there's gremlins in your head. And those gremlins will always go to the opposite side of whatever you're bringing in. And so when you take something like alcohol or anything else that gives you a lot of dopamine, the gremlins immediately go to the pain side and they create the depression feelings. They create... this is how addiction works, not clinical depression, by the way. Although there probably is some aspect that makes clinical depression worse or makes it occur. There's probably some link. So this is what is known as like coming down from the high, right? When you come off of like an addiction, like a, you know, a drug or something, you feel much, much worse because your body doesn't want you to feel super happy and high all the time, right? That's euphoric. If you felt like that all the time, just think of like a drug addict, right? When they're on that drug or whenever you've taken pain meds or whatever, you may still feel the pain, but you don't care, right? And so that's really bad if you live in the wild. You might feel the pain of hunger, but you don't care. So you don't eat or you don't try to, you know what I'm saying? So the body wants to normalize that. So it's like, okay, you felt that pleasure for a little bit, but now we're going to bring you down to normal, which is neither pain nor whatever. But what it does is it overcompensates because that high is so high. In order to bring you down, it overcompensates. So then when that drug wears off, now you're really low. But then you're already low, like the gremlins don't get off. And then you get another hit, but you would have to go higher because there's more gremlins on the other side. And so basically you're increasing the pain in your life. And everybody knows that. Like if you've ever seen somebody who has an addiction, you know they're increasing the pain in their life, right? They're ruining their relationships, people are leaving them, you know, like all that kind of stuff. They're not taking care of their body, etc., etc. So, the other thing that happens is because you are giving yourself so much dopamine when you take these things, that the body itself is like, whoa, we can't have this much dopamine, that's too much. It starts producing less dopamine. So you don't start at the same baseline. So not only did your body like increase the pain that you're feeling, but it decreases the amount of dopamine that it naturally produces. And that lasts for a long time. So when they study the brains of people who were addicted to drugs and they take them off the drugs, and then they look at the brain scans, they realize that the pleasure center, the you know, the part of the brain that experiences pleasure, it's only queued up for pain. It's not queued up for pleasure because the dopamine is missing. And it takes a long time for your body to decide to go back up to its natural state. And for some people, it might not ever get there. And so that's why when you experience something stressful or painful, you immediately, if you're an addict, want to go back to the thing that you're addicted to. So if you're food addicted, you go back to eating the donut. If you're addicted to the video game, you go back to the video game. because you're looking to unnaturally offset that pain. And that makes sense. Like anybody who's addicted will tell you that they're hiding from a pain, right? There's something like they're hiding from feeling bad. I don't think anybody with an addiction would disagree with that. You know, they feel good when they do the addictive thing. So let's go here. Do I have? You know what? I'm gonna take fuel because I just noticed that this thing is sort of low. Well, let's take some fuel before we run out and get stuck. What the fuck is that? That must be a ship that crashed. Because I heard several crashes and I think that's what happened. What happens is like you hear it crash and then... So... Yeah. I mean, I guess we could try. Although I don't know what the point is. But here, I think we're just gonna get low-level shit. Where's the one? Here. I think that's one of them. Mechanical parts? I don't know if this one is the same one. It has one on top. It might. Yep, that's it. Fuck it up. What is wrong with this thing? Can anyone tell me? Whoa. 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 It might, if this doesn't fuck up, I might have enough time. Oh, that's quicksand. Oh, that's quicksand. Oh, I almost landed in that. Where is it? Right here. Nope, we're gone. That's it. I don't know why it does it. What are you, English? Is that the spotted dick? Why doesn't it automatically... I'm not gonna try again. There's too much quicksand there. Fuck it, I got 2 of them. I'm happy with 2. Fuck am I going? Where did I say I was gonna go? Over here? No. Right here. Oh, I don't know. We better move though, because he's gonna come out again and eat that thing. I think he like erupts out of the sand 3 times and then he eats it. That's where we're going. That's right. That's it. I think that's it. Go over here. I don't remember what I was saying before I messed with the worm. Southwest bunker. Where's the rest of the guys? And I don't really want to know. Oh, hi. I don't know how people play with sound off in these games. I don't know how people play with sound off at all with games. I don't want to get overwhelmed. There's someone in here I can't see. You gotta hear what's going on, that's right. Like, even when I play Warcraft, I'm always listening, because the sounds, like, the boss will always, you know, make a sound before he does something, or something. Here's somebody walking down the stairs or something. See?
Eyes on enemy. Where's my reinforcements?
Was that the dead guy talking?
What's that?
Oh.
I got you.
Ah! Motherfucker.